Sills, National Football Show. Welcome aboard here. And how you doing? Oh, my goodness me. Where are we going today? By the way, it's Turkey Day week. You see, I want to give you a little insight on how Big Sills goes about his week. There's no such thing as Thanksgiving Day. It's Thanksgiving week. It's Big Sills' birthday week. And it's also Christmas week. And so how we're going to celebrate, we're going to have Turkey Day on Thursday, and then on Friday, Big Sills Marathon from noon until 6 Eastern. It is all Big Sills, you and me, and a couple special guests. Craig Carton's already said, when do you want me? I'm trying to figure it out. He goes, Sills, I'd love to come on the program. I said, great. Fantastic. Phil Simms, working on coming on the program on Friday. Philly 500, my boy. You. God knows what's going to happen. I could be completely loopy by the end of this thing. I have no idea. We're going to have a boatload of folks with us, too. Would you guys like Joy Taylor? How you like that? Hey, and do me a favor. For some of you morons out there, behave yourself, okay? Joy's a friend of mine. So Big Sills is working on having Joy jump aboard with me on Friday, too. She's going to try to find time. She does the new show, Now Speak for Yourself. So do me a favor, okay? Relax. Be nice. Just be nice. All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't forget, day after Turkey Day, man, those Turkey Day games are pretty good, too. There's a lot of college football this week and also NFL games. And we'll get you ready for Packers and Eagles also on Sunday. So thanks, guys, for coming aboard here today, too. It is Thanksgiving Eve. We appreciate everybody. You know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for being an American and an American sports fan. There's no place in the country I can do this. There's no place in the country where we can have a forum to go back and forth and talk shit to one another, and nobody gets their panties in a bind because it's sports. That's the beautiful thing about our platform. This is not politics. This is not anything to it. But you know what? To me, sometimes sports has more passion than politics. How many people out there care more about the Eagles than what's going on in the political landscape? People that watch this program every single day, you guys care more about the Eagles or about the Bills or about your favorite football team than you do about the political landscape and what's going on in this country. I know I do. Worrying about a bridge being built in San Francisco, I could care less. Worrying about what the Eagles are going to do with their 2 number 1 picks, Sills, where are we going? What about the bridge in San Francisco? Hey, F the bridge. I care more about the 2 draft choices. I get it. I get it, right? Bills on upset alert. Eagles on upset alert. Woo, 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 woo. Are the Eagles on upset alert? It's the first decent quarterback you're playing all year. I mean, are the Eagles on upset alert? Woo, 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 woo. Got a pretty good secondary. You got a great quarterback. First ballot Hall of Famer. You got a hell of a running game. I don't know. Upset alert, Eagles, Packers, Sunday night. Oh, man. Holy cow. So, yeah, we're going to hit on that here in a minute. By the way, let's get to the topics. We have a boatload of stuff to hit on. My college football poll. Derek Gunn's going to join us, by the way, from Sports Take at the bottom of this hour. My MVP race. How you doing? Where's your boy in it? The Thursday games, we're going to look at those. College and pro games this week for week 12. And the Heisman race. I haven't done this. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this because I have a Heisman Trophy vote. Okay, so we're going to go around that line there too. Hey, Xander's like this, second day in a row. Ain't sent the guest. Get it together, Big Cells. Hey, I apologize there. Derek Gunn, bottom of the hour, will join us here on the National Football Show. Appreciate everyone coming in here. By the way, man, D Gunn is like some sort of like, he's a holiday maverick. He is a holiday maverick. This guy, man, I mean, he's up this morning. He's getting his house ready. See, I have a rule. Can I ask, before we get into our sports topics, do you agree here? The tree don't go up until the day after Turkey Day. You can't put your tree up until after Turkey Day. You got to get through one holiday first, right? The tree don't go up until Friday. That's my rule. I got a rule. You don't put the tree up. You don't start talking really Christmas. You may put some lights on, okay? But you don't put the tree up until Friday, all right? No Christmas. Xander's 100% agreed. You don't start dealing with Christmas until you start with the grub. I mean, Thanksgiving's one of the greatest eating days. Now, look, again, I get it. Christmas Eve, Italians, all the fish we eat, that's another separate story there too. Okay, I get it. Christmas Day. You know, the least kind of eating day for us and our family's always been Christmas Day. It's always like Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving. Dude, tree does not go up. The tree goes up after the meal. M. Reyes. I don't know, man. I could debate that. JM, wife makes me do lights, windows, and tree on Friday. See, I'm with you, man. See, I think that's an East Coast thing, too. You know, the snowflakes on the West Coast, man, they got Christmas trees up in July. Hey, can I get something for free? They got their trees up in July in L.A. Why is your Christmas tree up and your Christmas lights on in July? It's Christmas every day out here. I bet it is. You seen your electric bill, dude? Right? Have you seen your electric bill? They want you to have Christmas. All right. So Jonathan Gannon, according to Nick Sirianni, the NFL Assistant Coach of the Year. Jonathan Gannon versus Aaron Rodgers. How you feeling about that? How will his defense perform against Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones? How is he going to get to this guy? I think the Eagles should be on upset alert. I have not seen Jonathan Gannon stop anybody like this yet as a defensive coordinator to Philadelphia Eagles. What quarterback has he stopped that has been a high-profile quarterback? Kirk Cousins? Name me one. One. Give me one. It's funny. 91 says Aaron Rodgers is done. Let's take a look at that and show you how idiotic that comment is. Aaron Rodgers stats 2022. He's got 19 touchdown passes, 2,600 yards throwing the ball, and he's got a 93 quarterback rating. So let's do this. Let's put this out and see what he's going to throw for this year. And he's on target for 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 65 completion percentage. If that's sorry ass, I'll take it. It's on pace for 30 touchdowns. You think he's sorry? I don't. And it's not like your coordinator is Buddy Ryan. Okay? It's not like how is he stopping him? So you're going to play that soft umbrella coverage against Aaron Rodgers without Avonte Maddox being back there and not getting to the quarterback. You're going to have that entire middle of the field open for Aaron Rodgers. And you don't think he's not going to be able to move the ball. I don't believe that. Paul, happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. Name me a quarterback Jonathan Gannon's beaten in 2 years. One. With that kind of reputation. Slay? Not very good lately. Sorry. The only other guy getting murdered over the last couple weeks has been Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's been getting killed. Rodgers will be humiliated? Okay. You have not humiliated one of these quarterbacks yet. Matt Ryan almost beat you. Tyler Heineke did. Tyler Heineke. I don't know why I like saying that. Tyler Heineke. And you lost to Daniel Jones a year ago. Fabulous. But you're gonna shut down Aaron Rodgers. I do not believe it. How are you shutting Aaron Rodgers down? With who? Who are you shutting Aaron Rodgers down with? Hassan! Yeah. Who are you shutting Aaron Rodgers down with? Who are you shutting him down with? We're not worried about Aaron Rodgers this year, man. Really? You're just worried about Cooper Rush and Hassan. Hassan coming off the edge. Okay, what's up, Maniac? Yes, sir. Eagles on upset alert. Shit, you struggled against the Colts. This team's better. Sue, 2 sacks on Rodgers. They got a little bit of a thing. You're right there, Showtime. They got a little bit of a history together when he was in Detroit. That's a true statement. Stop hating, Sills. I'm not hating. I'm just talking about a great quarterback versus your shitty DC. Now, you know what? I'm gonna bring this up with Derek Gunn at the bottom of the hour here. And you know what? I got to tell you, I think you guys may be onto something here. Maybe it's just, oh man, Dan, get off my lawn stuff. In today's NFL defensive coordinators, you're just not going to see aggressive coordinators any longer. Okay, and I've been bringing this up for the last couple weeks. I think teams are starting to catch up with what the Eagles are doing, especially with the injuries. 8-5. Niners lost to 3 shit teams. They're not that team. Oh, they're totally that team. They got a better offense than you. 85. You don't have a better offense than the 49ers. Sorry. Maybe not even the Cowboys. Maybe not even the Cowboys. Seal's drinking the Haterade. Like Philly 500 drinks his eggnog. I'm not drinking Haterade. You have to prove. You see, here's the difference, my friend. To me, you have to prove it to me. You guys like to think it. Hey, man, I think we're going to be able to stop Aaron Rodgers. You haven't. You haven't stopped a quarterback like that yet. That's right, my friend. Niners all day. Pre-McCaffrey, buddy. Hey, Debo Samuel, too. And McCaffrey on the field with Kittle. Oh. Trent Williams, the best tackle in the game. Oh. You know, I would say this to you, that the 49ers probably have the best combo of linemen in the league between Trent Williams and Nick Bosa. How you doing? Jeff goes, Sills is always on the Cowboys sack. Did I bring the Cowboys up? Oh, I think for a second I did. The Eagles O shows up. The D takes advantage of the Packers O-line and disrupts them. The win, says Ravioli. Turkey stuffing and rat poison. Don't believe the rat poison. That's what Jalen and Coach Saban saying, by the way, how funny is it watching Alabama move up the polls? What are they now, 6th? Yeah. Hey, let me just say this to you, man. I don't know why I keep seeing this. Bama in the Final Four and a 2-loss Bama team. And I don't know, man. I still, some things are going to play itself out here. Sileo serving I love pecan pie and rat poison. It's okay, ravioli. I hear you, Bubba. Sills needs to wipe his mouth from all those. Niners are for real. They will be contenders, but I still say Eagles take the NFC. Yo, Michael, how you doing, man? Happy holidays to you. Okay. You have a real cringy ass laugh. Thank you, Eagle fan. I think it fits Philly perfect. I could be one of those stiffs that have a fake laugh on the radio at IP or over at the Fanatic. You want a fake laugh? Sorry, dude. I'm not very good at phony laughs. My wife used to always tell me, too, don't have fake laughs, man. People know it. You know the fake laugh guy. He's obnoxious. It's not funny. Everything somebody says is not funny. Sills, I agree with a lot of what you say, but understand this. We have shown that we can be pretty good. This is a scrappy team that is learning how to win. Agreed. Hey, Ravi, agreed. I think that win last week against the Colts is a big step in that conversation on what you're talking about. Hey, man, you're going to learn more from what you did, Ravi, in that Colts game than having everything go your way. To me, that was a big deal. I mean it. I think that game with the Colts, the coaches aside, okay, and the shitty coaching that was aside, I think the players really did a great job, and they'll file that away. When you're not playing well, things aren't going great, you got a guy on the offensive side that stepped up. You brought two. Hey, by the way, one more time. I'm not sold that Sue and Joseph are going to stop the run on a consistent basis yet. They stopped the run with the Colts. That doesn't mean this is going to work all the rest of the way out for these 7 games. We got to see it. Consistency is a major part of this. If we haven't noticed that over the last couple of weeks, let's see how this plays out, because you know why? Offensive coordinators are going to figure that out too. When they've got those personnel in there, they're going to do something else. And when you got Aaron Rodgers and you think you're going to play a 50 front on Aaron Rodgers and you're going to have one get – so are you really going to do this? Are you really going to do this? You're going to take one less guy out in the secondary against Aaron Rodgers to play that 50 front. I want to see that. I want to see that. You've got to play games with Rodgers here. We're going to talk about how to defend him. So what does Gannon and the Eagles defense need to do? Perfect. Chalk it up, sports. That's what we're going to talk about here in a second. How to defend Aaron Rodgers. It's absolutely, there's a way to defend him. Okay? You've got to defend this guy. So you're going to put another guy in the box and one less guy in the secondary against Aaron Rodgers. Really? So you're going to make Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers can beat you. He can beat you. Do I think the Eagles – watch this. Hang on before you get nutty. Are the Eagles better? Absolutely. Do the Eagles have a better coach? Dude, this guy, Matt LaFleur, I'm sorry. I've never been there with him. And if you look at his wins, you would look at me and go, Sills, he's got one of the greatest win percentages. Well, when you got number 12, you're going to. But you get him in critical game situations, take a look at his postseason. You think Aaron Rodgers is shit the bed? How about him as a coach? He's right there with him. It ain't all on Rodgers. going for field goals, doing that shit, taking the ball out of the hands. I mean, a lot of that's on him. I don't think he's a very aggressive coach. I think he's overrated. I think, watch this. I think Dan Campbell's a better coach. Dan Campbell's doing more with less. You got Aaron Rodgers. Mike McCarthy and Matt LaFleur have basically had Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre for 33 years. And they've won 2 Super Bowls, underachieving like a maniac in Green Bay. Underachieving. At least in San Francisco, when you had Young in Montana, they won 5 Super Bowls. Those guys at least came through. I mean, where are you? Well, we won a lot of regular season games. And? Dallas barely got pressure against Green Bay. Yeah, because they did the thing that was the smartest thing to do, and that was run the ball on Dallas. Philiopolis says Packers' skill positions are nowhere near as good enough to compete with our defense. Your defense and your coverages have not been anything to write home about, my friend. Okay? I mean, you're the worst tackling team in the league. You're still the worst tackling team in the league. And you've got a first ballot Hall of Famer. Could be consensus going into the Hall of Fame. Dude, this ain't going to be some easy game for you, man. This is not going to be an easy game. I can't wait to talk to D. Gunn. This is not going to be what you think. If you struggled the last 4 weeks, you have, against David Mills, Matt Ryan, Tyler Heineke, Kenny Pickett. Wait till you get a whole load of Aaron Rodgers. So you think the quarterback play is going to go down or up when you play that guy Sunday night? Eagles secondary, number 1 in the league. There you go. And you know why? Because you've played David Mills. Because you've played Matt Ryan. Because you've played Tyler Heineke. Because you've played some of these stiffs. You have got to have played some of the worst quarterbacks of any team I have ever seen in a 9-1 start. Kirk Cousins is your number 1 guy. Cooper Rush. Oh, how funny is that? You ain't playing against elite guys, dog. And plus, you know why you're number 1 against the pass? Because they've run the ball down your throat. That's why you're 24th against the rush or 20th against the rush. Why would I have to throw the ball when I can run the ball down your throat? Seals, what if we beat the Packers as good as the Cowboys beat the Vikings? Watch this, Joseph. Congratulations. You're taking care of business. Hey, and Joseph, this ain't on the players. I'm wondering about the coaches. You know, emotional Nick. So did the Rams last year, the entire season, they beat cupcakes? What do you mean, like the Bucks? You mean like the Bucks and the Cowboys? Okay, really? Like the Bucks and the okay. These troll takes are, oh yeah, okay. Struggling against the Colts. Keep it up, baby.